Narcissists will do almost anything to make you question yourself, including using every manipulation tactic they have. You are constantly being made to feel like you don't matter and that your needs are unimportant. But there is hope. Today, we are going to talk about 10 ways to outsmart a narcissist. Number 1. Cut off all contact. Narcissists need to be in control all of the time. They want to make decisions for you and don't want you to decide independently. To avoid being manipulated by narcissists, cutting off all contact with them is crucial. Don't respond to texts or social media messages, and don't answer calls or emails from them. You can do this by blocking their number, email address, social media account, or any other way you communicate with them. The best way to get them off your back is to ignore them completely. Never go out of your way for them again. Narcissists are toxic and manipulative. They'll exploit any opportunity to get their way. And if you let them, they'll use you until you're drained and exhausted. Number 2. Feed their ego. Narcissists are so self-centered that they can't handle the truth. They don't want to be told they're wrong or have done something hurtful. They'll do anything to avoid it, including lying and denying that they did anything wrong. If you're dealing with a narcissist, don't try to correct them when they're wrong. Show them how awesome they are instead. Be sure to praise their accomplishments, but do it in a way that doesn't sound phony or insincere. A narcissist's ego is bottomless. Feeding it will only make it grow. Narcissists thrive on the feeling of superiority, which means they always want to be the most crucial person in the room. And because they need constant validation and attention, they will feel perfect when you praise them. The more often you tell them how great they are, the less likely they will be to bully others or take advantage of people. Number 3. Compliment them. One of the easiest ways to outsmart a narcissist is to compliment them. Narcissists love to be praised. They constantly seek approval from the people around them and need constant validation, like they're good enough and lovable. So if you want to make a narcissist like you, just let them know how smart or beautiful they are. Narcissists will eat up any compliment you give to them, so don't be afraid to shower them with praise. You want to make yourself seem like a reliable friend, not an adoring fan. Narcissists can spot a fake compliment from a mile away. So if you're going to sound sincere, keep it short and sweet. Number 4. Mirror their action. Mirroring is a tactic that can be used to disarm narcissists in many different ways. It's also a great way to gain insight into how they operate. When you mirror their actions, they'll feel as though they have your undivided attention and that you've been paying close attention to them. This can make them feel more at ease and less likely to get defensive. It also makes them feel like you're listening when they talk, which narcissists crave. Mirroring their actions can also be very useful because it allows you to learn more about how narcissists operate and what makes them tick. If you can figure out what makes someone like this tick, then it's easier for you to anticipate their motives when dealing with them in the future. Number 5. Remain calm. When dealing with a narcissist, it can be easy to get sucked into a whirlwind of emotions and lose your sense of self. But remember, don't let yourself get stuck in that situation. You may never change how someone else feels, but you can only control how you react to them. So when they start acting crazy, just take a deep breath and remain calm. The best way to outsmart a narcissist is to stay calm and collected. If you can remain composed and rational, they will be less likely to make you an object of their anger or frustration. Narcissists thrive on conflict and drama. So if you can stay calm, you'll avoid it. If you lose your cool, the situation will only get worse. Number 6. Avoid conflict at all costs. If you're dealing with a narcissist, you may be tempted to engage in an argument. Narcissists are often very good at manipulating people into feeling like they're being picked on. They'll use this to manipulate you into backing down from your position. If you're trying to outsmart a narcissist, do your best to avoid any kind of conflict, no matter how small or insignificant it seems. If you're ever in a situation where you disagree with one, it's important to remember that it's not about you. It's about the narcissist. Even if the narcissist is doing something that bothers you, don't respond in anger or frustration. Just calmly explain what's bothering you and why it's vital for them to change their behavior. Number 7. Find ways to disengage. Disengaging from a narcissist can be difficult because they're so good at manipulating you and because you may feel you're betraying them. However, suppose you want to protect yourself from their abuse. In that case, you must learn to disengage and set boundaries with a narcissist. For this skill to work, however, you must first learn how to identify narcissists in the first place. Narcissists are typically very good at hiding their true nature until they feel they've gained enough power over someone else. If they try to guilt trip you into doing something for them, stand up for yourself and let them know how it makes you feel. Even though it can feel uncomfortable at first, learning to set boundaries with narcissists is a critical skill that will help you keep your sanity intact in the long run. Number 8. Don't give in to their demands. If you have a narcissist in your life, you have probably noticed that they tend to be very demanding and controlling. They will often make these demands in an angry tone of voice, and it may even threaten you with consequences if you don't comply. Narcissists may even insist that you do certain things for them, like drive them somewhere or buy something. Narcissists are masters of manipulation and often use fear to get what they want from people. If you give in to their demands, even when they are unreasonable, they will continue making more demands on you because they know how it works. If you don't give in to their request, they'll often back down and move on to someone who is more compliant. Number 9. Refuse to play their games. Narcissists love a good game, and they love to be the one who controls the game. To outsmart a narcissist, you have to refuse to play their games. If they try to manipulate or control you in any way, tell them no and mean it. Don't make excuses for why you can't do what they're asking. Or don't apologize for not doing something right away. Refrain from trying to talk over their head by making your demands. Just say no and then leave it at that. When you refuse to play the narcissist's game, they will often play victim themselves. Narcissists will try to make you feel guilty for abandoning them or hurting them somehow. If this happens, don't take the bait. Just keep moving forward and remember that it's not your fault. Number 10. Be confident in yourself. It's hard to be confident when you're dealing with a narcissist. They seem to have everything figured out and can be intimidating because of their confidence and charm. But you shouldn't let them get under your skin. You know what's best for you. And the only way to get through this is by sticking to your guns and remaining confident in yourself. Don't let this person make you doubt yourself or question your thoughts and feelings. You are not alone, no matter how much it may feel that way at times. Narcissists love to prey on insecure people, so being confident is crucial. Don't let someone else define your self-worth. Narcissists are very good at what they do. But one of the most important skills you can learn is how to outsmart them. Whether in a relationship or your day-to-day life, narcissists believe they are superior to others and must be treated as such. They demand praise and attention. And if they don't get their way, beware. Narcissists can lash out in anger or even threaten physical violence. While it's hard to feel sympathy for narcissists, there are still ways you can protect yourself from their destructive behaviors without being mean or rude. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Like this video and subscribe to this channel. Take advantage of this exciting video right here.